Yes! 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 Look, my favorite part right here. Look at it! This is my favorite part.
So you can clearly see that he's praising North Korean propaganda. He's praising Kim Jong-un. And at the time, a lot of you guys might have mentioned that, yeah, you don't think he's going to get any charges for that. Might not be that illegal. Well, it turns out that a South Korean lawyer confirmed that this is extremely illegal. And if the prosecutors want to really pin him against the wall, this would be an easy conviction. Take a look at what the lawyer had to say.
If we praise Kim Jong-un or North Korea in public, we'd get arrested and we'll be imprisoned. Freedom of speech does not protect you praising North Korean regime or Kim Jong-un, the North Korean leader. That's a very strict law in Korea, and we still have that law.
Johnny Somali is spiraling right now, and you can see the fear all over his face. Word on the street is that he could be slapped with a 4th deepfake charge, and trust me, he's losing sleep over it. Here's how it all went down. On Twitter, Johnny tried to flip the script and put pressure on 2 people, Vivian Gray and Brendan Kim. He straight up blasted them saying, "We know you've been criticized for giving Johnny Somali a platform, but look at what he did in return. He sued you with lies, deepfake, VG, etc."
Shout out North Korea. Shout out Pyongyang. Shout out Kim Jong-un. That's my day I die. Fuck South Korea, nigga. Shout out Kim Jong-un. Shout out Pyongyang. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. The reason why I respect North Korea is because they're dystopian. They are fascist place, but they don't lie about it. South Korea is just as fascist. You just lie about it. Until Kim Jong-un nuke this shit, I just don't want to be here when Kim Jong-un press that red button. They nuke this shit so shit turn to Fallout New Vegas. No, please, Kim Jong-un, press that button.
You know Johnny Somali is dishonest, penniless scumbag. It's your best interest to submit a police report. But he didn't stop there. Johnny actually came for Brendan personally. He mocked him, calling him an MMA fighter who's broke, and even tried to drag Vivian into it, saying Brendan made a mistake linking up with Somali back in November 2024. Then, Johnny practically begged Brendan to push his wife into filing a police report against him. That's desperation if I've ever seen it. So why all this panic? Because a new deepfake video of Johnny and Vivian Gray just popped up, and it could land him with charge number 4. Now here's the twist. Legally, it won't add extra years to his sentence since these counts run concurrent, not consecutive. But that doesn't mean Johnny's safe. A fresh charge would mean more legal back and forth, more hearings, and delays in his sentencing. And that's the last thing Johnny wants right now. He's already drowning in 3 deepfake charges, and his next big day in court is locked in for October. He knows every delay drags his name deeper through the mud, keeps his face in the headlines, and gives prosecutors even more ammo. He might be hoping to wrap this nightmare up quick.
The only way to avoid the imprisonment, even after you praise Kim Jong-un or North Korean regime, is that you must explain to the police that you didn't actually know about North Korean regime or Kim Jong-un, that they were the nemesis, the main enemy of Korean government, of South Korea.
But this possible 4th charge is threatening to stretch his downfall out for months. A brand new charge could blow up everything Johnny Somali's trying to do. So now he's scrambling for a backup plan. Instead of facing the heat, he's moving sneaky, pushing people to mass report his enemies online. His logic: if he can get accounts flagged and deleted, then all those call-outs against him disappear like they never happened. On his own Discord, Johnny dropped receipts of a post and told his crew, "This guy is a cop. Everyone mass report. This guy, Johnny Somali, is getting nuked this week. Watch." That's not confidence. That's pure panic talking. He's basically begging strangers to fight his battles for him. In another rant, he admitted, "I had his account mass reported 1,000 times. Johnny Somali, I spoke to my ninja. He said it's difficult with Elon's Twitter. We will see translation. Even he knows Elon's platform won't fold easy, but that hasn't stopped him from trying like crazy to silence anyone who threatens his fragile little house of cards. But the pressure doesn't end there. Johnny's also sweating bullets about crimes that haven't even been brought to trial yet. He knows the second prosecutors pile on more charges, his sentencing drags out even longer, and he does not want that spotlight on him.
the law on that North Korea shit? Like,
All right, so no propaganda, bro.
No propaganda.
Like,
what is
don't
the?
carry around no. What do you call them? No
What's the
placards,
definition of
like,
propaganda?
Papers, like papers promoting Kim Jong Un, like T-shirts promoting Kim Jong Un. None of that shit, bro.
Any more than it already is. And let's not forget one of the wildest clips still hanging over his head. Johnny was caught praising North Korea and even Kim Jong-un, acting like he's some fanboy of propaganda. A lot of people brushed it off back then, saying it probably wouldn't land him in court. But now, with 3 deepfake charges already pinned on him and a 4th circling overhead, every shady move in his past is suddenly back under the microscope. Here's where things get even messier for Johnny Somali, because a South Korean lawyer just confirmed that what he did is straight up illegal.
As much as we can be upset with what Johnny Somali did, I think we need to be equally upset with the race baiters who use Johnny Somali as their content. Because they made a shitload more money than Johnny Somali.
According to this lawyer, if prosecutors decide to press it, praising North Korea and Kim Jong-un in public could lead to an easy conviction. And let's be real, Johnny's already drowning in cases. The last thing he needs is one more slam dunk charge added to the pile. Now, some people might try to play devil's advocate here. They'll say, well, if he only did it in private, maybe it wouldn't be a big deal. Sure, maybe in theory, but let's not forget, social media is the definition of public. And Johnny didn't just say these things once, he went on video with it. And speaking of videos, another clip surfaced where Johnny himself actually acknowledged that praising Kim Jong-un is illegal. That's the game changer.
Are you free tomorrow?
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm also here the day after that too.
I think I need some rest tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you're asleep. I can also extend my trip. Shit, man. An 8 out of 10. So like, I'm one of the best looking guys you've seen in Korea.
See, he can't even claim ignorance now. Normally someone could argue, oh, I didn't know they were at war, or I didn't realize it was against the law. That loophole could have saved him, but not anymore, because in that clip, Johnny clearly spelled it out. He knew the law, he knew it was a crime, and he still went ahead and did it anyway. That means his I didn't know better defense just collapsed. With that kind of footage floating around, prosecutors basically have him cornered. It's not just reckless, it's self-sabotage caught on tape. Now here's where things take a weird turn, because believe it or not, Johnny Somali actually has a little fan club popping up online. One guy in particular, a dude named Ned X, who lives in Japan, seems way too invested in defending Johnny. Honestly, the way he talks about him almost sounds like he's crushing on him or something. Check this out. Ned X went public, throwing around the word race baiters to defend Johnny. That's wild, because nobody criticizing Johnny has ever dragged his race into this. The whole point has always been about his behavior, his crimes, and his scams. Meanwhile, Johnny himself is the one who constantly flips everything into a race issue.
I'm getting too ahead of myself.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're one of the most beautiful women I've seen in Korea.
Oh, thank you.
I just wish I got the same love back, but you know what, it's all right.
I live with my parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you ever introduce me to them? Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So I was saying, I'm glad to introduce you to the chat.
He'll walk into a store, cause chaos, and when staff ask him to leave, he screams, "Oh, it's because I'm black, right? You're being racist." That's his go-to move, and it's tired. Even stranger, Ned X actually linked up with Johnny in person. Yeah, there's even a picture of them together. What they were doing, who knows? Some people are whispering that Johnny might have been offering him services of some kind, but honestly, that's one rabbit hole I don't even want to dig into. And here's the kicker. Johnny isn't the only one embarrassing himself overseas. His buddy Neon tried his luck in South Korea, and it was straight up painful to watch. Neon was out there chasing South Korean women, trying to act smooth, and the whole thing looked pathetic. At one point, a girl called him an 8 out of 10, and you could see him light up like he really believed it. Let's be real, she was just being polite. No one was buying that rating. And the fact Neon actually thought it was legit made the whole scene even more cringe.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Where's the hose at?
Bro, I don't know.
The hose.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
You just said hose.
Where's the hose at?
You shouldn't be asking me that because I don't know.
You don't know where
They're probably in the clubs.
What club?
There's a lot of clubs here. You should use your Google.
You don't know where the hose at?
No, honey, I don't. Yeah, everywhere.
Really?
Probably.
What's your name? What's your name?
I don't know, man. I don't think you deserve my name anymore.
Man, come on, man. These chick assholes. Where the hose at, nigga?
Neon's little trip to South Korea turned into comedy gold, but also showed just how low this whole circle around Johnny Somali has sunk. Imagine watching him stumble through awkward pickup attempts, trying to act like he's some international playboy, when in reality, everyone around him was laughing at the cringe. The clips floating around online don't make him look slick. They make him look desperate. And here's the irony. While Neon is out there embarrassing himself in clubs, Johnny Somali is busy panicking over court dates and deepfake charges. These two claim to be building some kind of brand together, but all the internet sees are two clowns crashing in real time. Fans have even started calling them the down bad duo, because every move they make just piles on more humiliation. Even their defenders, like NetX, aren't helping. If anything, their support makes Johnny look worse, because it proves the only people standing by him are random internet simps who mistake chaos for clout. Johnny thought he was building a loyal following, but now it's crystal clear his circle is just as messy, delusional, and unstable as he is. And now we've got Johnny Somali out here doing the exact same thing, chasing women, looking awkward, and acting like he's winning, when really it just looks sad. Honestly, half the time it feels like he straight up pays women just to stand next to him because there's zero chemistry in those clips. It's uncomfortable to watch, and it screams desperation. But let's be real, Johnny's never been smooth with women anyway. His style isn't charming, it's crass and borderline unbearable. He thinks shock value is going to impress people, but all it does is make him look weaker and more desperate. It's the same energy that's wrecking his image in court, online, and everywhere else. And that's where we'll leave it for today. Hit that like button, share this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you subscribe because the next chapter is only getting crazier and you don't want to miss it.